Hello, ESL students studying Crossroads Cafe. Today we're going to summarize Crossroads Cafe, Unit 22, Helping Hands. A man is sitting on a bench outside Crossroads Cafe. He is reading the newspaper. The man needs to shave and his clothes are dirty. Henry looks out the window and sees the man. Catherine says, "He's been out there since this morning. Should we do something?" Jess says, "No, he's just reading the paper." Mr. Brashoff is reading a list from Jamal. Jamal is going on vacation, so he is leaving some instructions for Mr. Brashoff. Jamal and his daughter Aza will meet Jihan on a business trip. Let's read that again. Mr. Brashoff is reading a list from Jamal. Jamal is going on vacation, so he is leaving some instructions for Mr. Brashoff. Jamal and his daughter Aza will meet Jahan on a business trip. Catherine looks out the window again and sees the man on the bench. She asks, "Mr. Brashoff, have you noticed that man sitting out front?" She asks Rosa about the man too. Only Catherine is worried about the man. Finally, Catherine opens the door for Jess. The man is at the door. His hands are in his pocket. Catherine asks the man, "What do you want?" He says, "I need something to eat." The man comes into the cafe. Catherine thinks the man is a robber with a gun. She tells Rosa to make a turkey sandwich for him quickly. The man is very nervous. He starts to take his hands out of his pockets. Everyone puts their hands in the air. The man is very confused. He is not a robber. He's just hungry. The lights go out in the cafe. The man helps Mr. Brashoff to fix the lights. Then he introduces himself. His name is Frank. He has not worked for 18 months. Mr. Brashoff and Jess want to help him. Catherine does not. She does not trust Frank. The next day at the cafe, Mr. Brashoff is trying to fix a lock. Then Frank comes in and offers to help. Mr. Brashoff asks Frank to fill in for Jamal. Frank is the new handyman for 1 week. Jess is having car problems. Frank offers to look at Jess's car. Frank used to be a mechanic. When Jess tries to pay Frank, Frank refuses the money. Jess wants to help Frank. Jess used to work at the post office. He knows about a job there, so he sets up a job interview for Frank. Frank has good job skills, but he doesn't do well on job interviews. Jess and Mr. Brashoff help Frank get ready for the interview. They pretend to interview him. Henry types his resume. Rosa gives him a shave, and Jess gives him some clothes. Finally, Frank is ready for his job interview. Jess's friend Marty comes to Crossroads Cafe to interview Frank. Frank is very nervous. He gives Marty his resume. They talk for a bit, but then Frank gets up and walks away. Frank feels very bad. He has disappointed Jess and Mr. Brashoff. Catherine talks to Frank. She tells him, "I know how you feel. When I came to Crossroads Cafe, I was very nervous too." Catherine gives Frank some advice. She tells him to imagine the interviewer is in his underwear. Then Frank won't be so nervous. Frank gets another chance to interview with Marty. This time, he follows Catherine's advice, and he gets the job. If you need some help studying English, call us at 704-216-7247 and leave a message. Visit our Facebook page. The link is on the video.